I'm Ella, and normally I would talk about childcare and things, but today I actually wanted to talk to you about my Pac-Man frog. I know how to take care of him. He's well loved. I don't handle him very often because he doesn't like it and it's not good for him. I do take him out to feed him, but other than that, he pretty much stays in his enclosure. I try to feed him every other day, but he does not eat every other day. Sometimes he'll go 3 or 4 days without eating. At least that is what he's doing right now. I've only had him for about a week or two. This is going on week two. He is a really good frog. He does not bite, but I obviously don't dangle my fingers in front of him to find out. But he does not seem very aggressive towards me, and I like that. He is a really cool frog. His name is Worrywart. I do not know if he is officially male or female, but I do call him a him because I've always had male animals and I've never had a female animal before. This could be my first female animal. I do not know. He is only a baby right now. He's about this big. I will show you him, but I will show you him in a net. That way he won't be touched. If I do handle him, I put dechlorinated water on my hands and make sure that they're nice and wet so that they do not get those oils from my skin into their skin, for they breathe from their skin. He is a really good frog. He's pretty chill and laid back. I am having a little trouble getting him to eat, but he did have 2 crickets and a worm, which is, I did overfeed him a little bit. Didn't mean to, but that is what happened. Once I learned that I had overfed him, I will not be doing that anymore. He will not eat because he was overfed, but he will eat eventually. I know that. He will get hungry. But he is not hungry at the minute. So I will get him out for you and show you my little Worrywart. That is his name, Worrywart, and I can call him Worry for short. Alright, here is his little container. As you can see, it is not very big, and they do not need a very big enclosure when they are this size. So, once he gets a little bigger, I do have a 10-gallon tank for him, and we'll eventually be getting an Exoterra for him. I'm pretty excited about that. He is a really good frog, by the way. I'm pretty excited to have him, and I love him very much already. I'm pretty attached to this little guy. So I am going to bring him out now. Where is his net? Net. As you can see, my dresser is a little messy. Don't mean for it to be. This is the net I will be using. I will get a bigger net, obviously, as he gets bigger. But for now, he can fit in this net. Sorry that my dresser is a mess, but I promise you my enclosure is not. I keep better care of my animals than I do myself, and that is not always a good thing. Oh, and we have a little cricket here. I have kept a cricket in there for him. As you can see, this little guy is wanting to get away from me. But anyway, I will put this back in his enclosure, and anyway, I'm going to take my baby frog out. I am going to put dechlorinated water on my hands, just in case I have to touch him, because he is a little stubborn sometimes to get out. As you can see, I'm taking a spray bottle full of dechlorinated water and spraying my hands with it. I also use this to spray his enclosure. I spray his enclosure several times a day. I know that some people don't do that, and they say to do it, once a day or once or twice a day. But I do it 3 or 4 times a day just to make sure that his humidity level is good, since I don't have a hydrometer at the moment. I am working on getting one. I have to save the money. I should have gotten a hydrometer before I got the frog, but I didn't know I needed one until after. Now that I know, I will get one. I'm just going to boost him into the net. Boost him into there. And I will show him to you. He is a little guy, as you can see. He does not seem to be camera shy. This is Worry. He is a little guy. He's a good guy. So, alright, that's Worrywart. And he likes his new home. Alright, here we go. And cover him back up. That is Worrywart, everybody, and he is my baby. Along with my other animals as well. They are also my babies. But I am kind of taken by him. When I saw him in the pet store, it was like kind of like an instant connection for me. He was really friendly. He looked up at me. He was in his container. He wasn't really hiding that much. I think it was because he was used to his environment. And I think part of it was also that the container was like this big. It was tinier than the container I have him in now. Which kind of bothered me. They normally keep them in containers like this big. And it bothers me quite a bit. But it is what it is. I got him out of that situation now. He's in a bigger enclosure, and he will be in an even bigger one as he gets older. I plan on putting him in a Exoterra, like I said before, once I have enough money to get an Exoterra. First things first is that hydrometer and a thermometer. So, wish me luck on that. And that is all I have to say. It was nice to explain him to you and introduce him to you. He is my baby, like I said, and I do the best I can for him. Bye. Bye. Sorry. Bye.